Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a follow along training session, probably around 20 minutes. And we're gonna be utilizing this new space that I have. It's not my go-to space. It's not gonna become my one dedicated space for filming. I'm gonna do much better than this, but I'm just in the process of doing some work and had to move everything and went, you know what? People have been asking to see the feet. Let's get the feet in the shot and let's start doing some follow along workouts where people can see the entire body. So that is what we're doing today. Not necessarily a workout. You'll get your heart rate up a little bit, but we're mostly going to be focusing on the techniques that you need to know for maybe the first 6 months of training. Really get them down and then execute them in combos. That is what we are focusing on today. And for today's video, I'm gonna make sure that I give you guys a combination of skill levels, even though we're doing beginner level things. For example, jab, hook. It's not that hard to execute, but sometimes I'll say, guys, remember, you don't have to pull all the way back and hit a second time. You can just come around without a full rechamber, provided you recognize you are exposed in that moment. So I will make sure this is catered to everybody, but we are focusing on the nitty-gritty basics, great for people who are in that first year of training in the striking world. So let's start off right now and let's work a simple 1, 2, 3, followed by a front kick. We're just gonna go through this 5 times, get our body warmed up a little bit, and then we'll start getting to more advanced techniques. When we throw our jab, cross, jab, I want you to remember, elbows tucked in tight, full extension. Look how my body rotates without the hands. It'll look like that. And then knee up, you can see I've pivoted to maximize distance and keep my knee safe so I don't strain it. I stretch out, I lean my weight back a little bit. 1, 2, 3, knee comes up, lean back to counterbalance, rechamber, right back to where I started. Let's go 5 counts, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's go right away into what can we add on to that to make that a little bit more advanced. Because we don't have to stop there. We can just go, 1 or 2 more techniques might really up the level of this. So we are now gonna go jab, cross, jab, front kick, inside low down to the ankle to off balance them, and then up to body level as they try to recover with the same leg. All together, 1, 2, 3, front kick, plant, sweep, and then straight through. And when you do that little sweep, the lower you can get, the closer to the ankle to pick the leg off and basically try and make them look like this. That's what we're trying to accomplish. We're trying to drag that leg up with just a little batter of the ankle with the foot. 5 times, ready? 1, 2, 3. You can tell I'm not rushing it. I'm just taking my time, especially because I'm not warmed up yet. 4. And 5. Good, okay. So the reality of offense is often, gyms will tell you, we're gonna train 1, 2, 3, kick, 1, 2, 3, kick, 1, 2, 3. And in my opinion, it's just too long. We don't really wanna go beyond 5 or 6 offensive techniques because very rare where you get to demonstrate that many techniques without a counter. But we're gonna train for the counter right now. We're gonna keep that jab, cross, jab, cross, jab. We're gonna imagine the opponent throws a big left hook at you. You're gonna use your right hand to block by just pulling that arm up a little tighter. That preloads the left arm for a counter hook, and then down into a round kick. Again, jab, cross, jab, block, hook, into the round kick. If you're a southpaw, you're going jab, cross, jab, you're blocking here, and you're coming with maybe a cross, and then something down to the low kick off the back leg, or sweeping across and coming with the lead leg. Either one is fine. One more time. Jab, cross, jab, block into the head hook, and then chop down to the leg. 5 counts. So 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I sweep my leg through for the full power round kick. Sometimes I control it. 4, 5. So drills like that, where we start getting that combo going, where there's a counter involved, it's very important to building your skill level and recognizing that you don't always get to go offense, 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 and not think it's all about what the other person is throwing. From here, let's start and let's work a little head slip. We're gonna go to the outside, to the other side, back cross, hook, cross. Slip initially to your left, then to your right, and come back with cross, hook, cross. Southpaws out there, you can do the same thing, except just go to the opposite side. You're gonna go to your right, to your left, and then cross, hook, cross. Either one is really fine. Let's go 5 counts. 1, drop, drop, boom, boom, boom. When we drop, it's not from the back. It's not that. It's a little combo of a bend forward and a bend of the knees. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, I was just working with somebody tonight on proper execution of a knee. When we throw a knee, there's a number of things that we're trying to really dial in. Number 1, the standing leg, which is not executing the knee, is going to elevate. I'm gonna pop up, because you can see the difference here. I'm gonna use this for balance. If I come up and I throw my knee without elevating, look where I am. Now I push my heel in the air, I pop forward to the ball of the foot, look at my knee. I get that extra distance just from allowing that heel to disconnect. That is step number 1. Step number 2, do not let your foot dangle when you knee, because now I might land with the shin, I might clash my foot into their knee. I want to keep that heel tucked really tight to the glute so that when I stretch through, I'm only striking with the knee. Hand positioning is up to you. You can either cross one hand over your face, or you can pull both hands down to your hip. This is the more beginner version, because that's going to leave your face open. It's essentially the same thing, but just higher. High, intermediate level, down, beginner level. Your choice. We're going to execute 10 times to begin. And 1. If you're going down to hip level, at least imagine you grab their head. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, lovely. Knees are great. A little difficult to set up if you just go to throw it on its own. So this time we're gonna go for a hook off the lead arm and then the knee off the back arm. And then at the end, I will give you one final build up in skill level where we cover a lot of distance with a fake. So this time, lead hook into the knee. Both of those are relatively close in distance. If I jab, I might not be able to knee them, but coming with the hook is much easier to follow up with that lower body technique. Let's go 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now from here, we'll quickly practice covering distance. I'm out of range. The guy's way over here. I go, shoot. every time I walk in and I just go to throw a knee, I get punched. So we're gonna use the lead leg. We're gonna elevate it into a front kick position, and at the same time, we're going to slide forward on one foot. You time those two motions together, the slide and the knee raise. Your hands come down the middle so that if I slide towards you, it's difficult to get a straight punch through, but I can still see. Now imagine I've closed the distance, my hands are against the guy's head, and I follow with my knee, and then I exit. Pump the knee up, slide in, protect, knee, and out. We'll just do 5 counts here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So those are nice simple ways to get that back knee elevated just a little bit in skill level. It's not always as simple as just throw and I land. Throw something first, whatever it might be, follow up, or give them a little fake, make them freeze, and then when you close the distance, you can land that shot. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, one of the big difficulties that most people have is learning to combine offense and defense. We're gonna do that again, but now we're gonna come to a round kick block. I call this a cross block. That is when somebody executes a body round kick at me and I go, okay, I wanna block it. I don't wanna take all the impact off this one arm, which they're kicking at, because it's kind of like a baseball bat to the arm. So I take my other hand, I come across, I stop about here so I'm not overreaching, and I absorb 70–80% of the impact off this arm, and the back one stays tight to my head. On the off chance that I mess up with this one, I have a backup. Just like that. 70–80% here, 20–30% here, my torso twists. We're gonna lead off on that. How about with hook, cross? Lead, hook, cross, block. And we'll follow up with something else, but let's try that 3 times slow, starting with the lead hook. 1, come with the cross after, rotate back, you reload your back hand, so that's the cross, and you can come back with cross, hook. How about? We're going hook, cross, block, cross, hook. So even if my first 2 don't land and he guards up, but then he goes to kick me, I take it and I smack him with 2 more. And even if none of the shots that I am throwing land, it looks like I've done more. I threw 4 punches, they threw 1 kick, which I blocked. So let's go through that, 10 counts, hook, cross, block, cross, hook. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And nice. Like I said, this is not a workout. We're not really trying to get the heart rate up, but if you do all these drills, 50, 60%, easy. Do them all 90, 100%, you will be breathing hard. I'm breathing a little hard, but that's just because I'm talking constantly in between all these drills. So I'm just not getting that normal recovery time, but still, a little bit of exercise, excuse me, which is still good. From here, let's go to catching a round kick. You can still practice catching even if you don't have an opponent in front of you. We are going to go jab, upper hook, cross, step to your right, the same hand that you finish with, step to your right. Southpaws, you can practice stepping to your left. Move away, use the free arm, which was guarded up to your head, to wrap up that imaginary kick. I squeeze as tight as I can, and then I finish with another cross, holding the leg. Again, jab, upper hook, cross, step to the direction that the hand is still out there. That makes sense? Whatever hand's out there, step in that direction. As you do, catch the kick, pinch it up tight, and then again, punch with the free arm. One more, jab, upper hook, cross, step, catch, cross. We're gonna go 10 counts, ready? 1, 2. Advanced guys really focus on twisting the body, getting lots of power in those shots. 3, 4, 5. I promised that I would give the more advanced guys here, intermediate advanced, something extra. So as you step, squeeze up in between. So you really get them elevated. It's uncomfortable if you lock up that leg and you squeeze for a second, then you can release as you start your punch. You can add that in. 5 more counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very nice. One more guys, and then we're gonna call it there for today. I always love feedback. If you want more of these, specifically on any techniques or any focus, especially now that I have my feet in the episodes, we can really cover anything. Let me know in the comments below, and I will be sure to try and get this filmed before my next fight camp starts and I get a little bit busier. So, last one, we're gonna try and combine a number of things which we've done today. Take everything, piece it together into one combo. It'll be a little bit longer, but there's gonna be give and take, which we talked about being very important. So we're gonna go, I'll come sideways so you can see, jab, cross, jab. We're gonna shuffle slide forward to fake something and then throw the knee. From here, we're gonna push out, we're gonna step away and catch the kick, and then throw the cross. Jab, cross, jab, slide, knee, distance, grab, and a cross. Anybody who's more advanced, if you want to throw on top of that cross a body hook, that's great too. One more time, jab, cross, jab, front leg lifts up, slide forward, fake, throw the back knee, exit, kick comes, you step off to your right, trap, cross, body hook if you want to add that last shot. Let's go for 10 counts. And 1, jab, cross, jab, slide, hoop. And 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one, and 10. And there we go. Okay. These are good episodes to follow along with. Good for me as well sometimes, because basics are what win fights. Basics improve your skill level the most. Everybody wants to get to the fancy stuff, I know, but if you can get your basics down, you become a nightmare of a fighter to deal with. Think of some of the high-level fighters out there who don't do anything crazy fancy, but just win with 1 or 2 techniques that are beyond exceptional. So continue to focus on these things, and it will definitely help your skill level improve. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give the video a like. If you have not already, join the channel, get subscribed. As always, guys, train hard. I will see you back here soon for another video.